very large carpenter bees. There are some other pollinators here that do a really good job. If you can see that bee in there. But this is a male. And hopefully he'll come back, because I wanted to talk a little bit about bees and wasps and the sort of differences in sexes between them. This is a really nice female. She's right here. But bees and wasps are very, very important for almost every kind of commercial, private garden or crop, because they do so much in these little sort of symbiotic relationships with plants. But here's a really beautiful male carpenter bee, and let me see if he'll let me pet him. So as you can see, I have him and he's not bothering me. So in fact, he might get on my finger, I don't know. He's just totally unconcerned with what I'm doing with him. And that's really amazing. But they are just absolutely sweet bees. He's just going about his little business. Can I see you? Will you come up on me? That's him. He's just not concerned with me at all. Can you come see me? I promise I won't hurt you. Look at you. Come on. There you go. Calm down. Calm down, you. So this is the same little bee. He's a valley carpenter bee. And as you can see, he's fairly golden, but he's even more so because he's covered in pollen. I don't know if you can see the pollen on my hands. But let's see. Can you get up on me? I'm totally unconcerned with him because I am positive that that's a male. And male bees do not have stingers. So that little display may have seemed heroic, but he has no defenses. But they love these little flowers. These are the passion flowers. So this hedge, which is just draped over a back fence, is really an amazing habitat. Not just for bees and wasps, but for all kinds of creatures. You can see the spider webs in here, so there's plenty of spiders. In fact, there's a spider there, I don't know if you can see him. It's got fruit, so eventually the ants will come. But yeah, this is the amazing world of insects. So gardens in our yards, the parks that we build in cities, these are all habitat, right down to a single flower pot that we may keep on our deck or our balcony. Choosing the right plants for these areas really help to attract and to maintain a quality of life for bees and wasps and other pollinators that come and help us out. Gardening is becoming more and more important. The more that the GMO and the genetically modified organisms make it into everyday food items that we find in our supermarket, the less and less I'm willing to risk my own health and my family's health to bring that stuff home and then eat it. So gardening is really becoming quite important to man. Understanding how bees and wasps are impacted through the use of chemicals, through GMO crops, through natural predators and predation is really important for people to start paying attention to, as are the other insects that pollinate, such as beetles and flies, even bats and mammals, such as hummingbirds, really make a big contribution to our daily lives. And so I think it's really important that people really start to pay attention to how that works and how those organisms behave in your gardens and in your yards before we start applying a chemical means to correct them.